Hey guys, it's Collector Sleuth, and today I have something I just purchased from the Bradford Exchange. It's going to be a wreath. I'm actually really amazed how fast this got here. I purchased this maybe not even a week ago, and so it being here this quickly from the Bradford is amazing. Usually, if you guys have any familiarity with ordering from the Bradford, you know they can take a very, very long time. So I'm surprised this got here so quickly. But anyway, this is what the item looks like from their website. And if you're also familiar with the Bradford Exchange, you know they tend to embellish their ads a little bit, or they use like concept art. So anyway, here's what it's supposed to look like. So this is what I purchased, and I was amazed that they got it out here this quickly, because I don't think they've had this on their website for very long. So there it is, and we are going to open this box. So I'm very interested to see how close this is actually going to look to that picture there. Yeah, so a lot of their ads look better than what their products do, and sometimes they can go the other way, where their product actually looks better than their ad. Okay. This is pretty big, which is a good sign. I was hoping this would be a good sized wreath and not just some little bitty thing. Put that to the side here. Okay. I wonder what this foam right here is for. Huh. Okay, I'm just going to take this off. What this is. I think it's just a buffer of some sort. Okay, here we go. Oh, I put it upside down. Oh, it's resin! So it's not like an actual, you know, a fabric type wreath, and I have it upside down, so I'm going to turn it around just real quick. Yeah, it's not like, I guess I didn't really need to take that off. A traditional type wreath that you would put up for Halloween, Christmas. It's that tinsel stuff. Yeah. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. And I guess it lights up, so check that out. So here we go. Look at that. They got Jack a little purple here. Or maybe he just looks that way because of the purple background. This is cool. Oh, I like this this jack-o'-lantern bow. It looks really neat. And they got these little light strings holding there. Okay, I'm gonna grab that picture again, and we'll take a look at that real quick, and then I'll take this out of the box and hang it on. I don't know how this hangs, but I might be able to hang it on the wall real fast too. Okay. So there's the picture. And let's see what this costs. This was $150 plus $20 shipping. So you're looking at about $175 for this piece. Okay, so I'm going to take this out of the box and see if I can hang it up real quick. Alright guys, I have it up on the wall. And here is a closer look. So I think this piece is really, really, really cool. Well, it's better than I expected it to be. And The only complaint I really have is I think Jack's face is a little too purple. But anyway, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. The light switch is over here. I think they did kind of a sloppy job with this too. Just kind of slopped the glue on there. But let's go ahead and turn it on. And I love that they put a switch out here. It takes 3 AAA batteries. The lights are blue. Anyway, guys, that's going to complete my review on this particular item, but I do have a couple more Bradford items I'd like to show you, so I'm going to set those up and we'll take a look at those. Alright guys, I'm going to do one last look on this wreath because I do think it is important to note. I did notice that Jack's stitch work is not hand painted and neither is Sally's. It's like a decal that's been glued or applied or whatever over the top of the molding work. Because if you can see here, you can see where Jack has some grooves that's been sculpted in, but the lines are not hand painted. They are a like I said, a decal that's been screened over there, printed over, and they don't quite line up with their. I would have rather seen these hand painted nicely, hand painted, not sloppy, rather than the screen printing. And Sally's the same way, though they did a better job lining hers up. But hers are also just a decal laid over the top of the sculpting work. You can kind of see a glossy, right here you can kind of see the gloss here of the decal. And there's another spot. Okay, so but the behemoths are hand painted over. His are hand painted, not a decal. And there are also 2 hooks on the back, 2 hangers of teeth that you hang on nails. There's 2 of them on the back. It's not just one central one, so you'll have to measure and all that good stuff. I kind of like it in that I think it adds more stability as far as like this hanging on one nail would be kind of a little I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. So I do like that they have 2. But it is just more annoying to hang because of that. Because now you have to measure and make sure they're level and that sort of thing. And that's going to conclude my review on this item. I just wanted to point that out in case you guys are might be interested in purchasing this from the Bradford. These are not hand painted on. Just want to let you guys know that. Okay, and then we're going to switch over to some more Bradford items. I have a set of the 3 bookends I'm going to show you and some marionettes. Alright, I got the other Bradford items set up. What you see down here in the middle is the bookend collection. And so here is Jack in the water fountain. And this does light up. And I already took these out of the boxes to save on time. They just come in brown boxes. Let's see. Oh, and it's got a switch on the back, which is nice. So you don't have to flip the item upside down to light it up. And it has this really nice glow down in here. Not so much up through here, though. Jack's bow tie seems a little big to me. He's also got too many fingers. They gave him 5 fingers, looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know Jack has 4, so that's something looked odd. His fingers almost like they're overlapped with each other. They almost look like a fan. Kind of has like a fan look. So that's a little... I think they just put too many fingers on him. And that's probably why it looks that way. And also just the way they painted it. But the sculpting work on this looks pretty good. I mean, the fountain monster here looks really neat. He's got his little wings and his tail there. And we got some Halloween banner in front. And now these like are hard to get without them getting broken. The good thing with the Bradford is they're very easy return policy. If it comes broken or you just don't like it or whatever, you can just return it. They pay for the shipping. They usually provide a label. Sometimes they forget though. They usually provide a return label. You just slap it on the box and send it back and just fill out what you want them to do, if you just want a refund or if you want the same item and just a replacement for it. And I had to do this on a few of these. I think something broke on Jack here, and I can't remember what it was, and I just glued it back. It's like getting these without severe damage was very, very difficult. I noticed on Mercari somebody was selling the damaged ones, and that's what actually made me buy these. I actually bought one from there, and it was this one here. And the only thing wrong with it was the clown was broken off from the base. So I thought that's an easy fix. Just glue it back. Nobody will know. It'll look great, and then pay, you know, the third the cost of what these are. Versus going through the Bradford and getting them broke anyway. So, but unfortunately it came broke even worse. Other pieces broke off from it, and so I just got a refund from Mercari for the additional damaged item. But I liked the look of it, so I thought, you know, these are nice enough that I'm willing to buy these from Bradford. And they are. They look very Nightmare Before Christmas. The color schemes on them is good. I think the sculpture work looks pretty decent. For Bradford, nothing's ever going to compare to Disney, but for Bradford Exchange, and Disney doesn't make hardly anything anymore, I thought they looked pretty good. So I went ahead and purchased these through the Bradford. I thought, well, they just come broken. I'll just return them until I get a good one. And so this one took, I think, twice. The first one came broken. The second one came just fine. This is the second one. And the common breaks are, he breaks off and then he knocks into everybody. And so his little fingers will break off and his legs will snap and the mare will break off. And so getting these intact was very difficult. Bradford may want to figure out a different way to package these so they don't get broken so much. But yeah, here's the Wolfman's little legs, and sometimes these will get cracked. But mine look good, so that's good. And that's why I had these also pre-opened, is I could hear, when I picked up the box, when it was delivered, I could hear them rattling around. I'm like, if you hear things, that's not a good sign. And so I did open these early. So here is that one. And these are really nice. Like I said, these are really nice. And then this one is the third one, and we have the Harlequin Demon, Corpse Child, Sally, and the Behemoth. Sally's face looks a little odd. Other than that, you know, not too bad. I like the color scheme they picked for her, though. And then Harlequin Demon there, and the Behemoth all look pretty good. Corpse Kid there. A little lantern on the end. I don't believe these pieces light up. No, they don't. And then on the bottom, it's like this felt material, so it doesn't scratch up your table. And then here is the product number down here. The 003, it means issue 3 of this collectible line. That's how you read Bradford numbers. Looks like maybe his hand was repaired. You see a little line there? No. May just be the way they assembled it. Anyway, this one took 3 times. The first 2 came damaged pretty badly, and this was the third one. There is slight damage, but I just painted over it. I'm like, okay, this is close enough, close enough. Not going to nitpick at this point. It was just this little piece up here. It was chipped off. It should be up here, but it's down here. It was chipped away, and so I just painted a little bit of black and purple over it. And called it a day, because I didn't want to return it for that one tiny little thing, especially since it actually came intact for once. And this was also a case where everybody was breaking off of here. So, like, good enough. So there's that. And then, of course, they're flat on the back where you can lay books. And Jack has flat sides as well for the books to lay. So the books should just lay like this. I would worry a little bit, because I could see it maybe leaning a little bit into these horns. So I probably won't be putting any books on these. I'll probably just display them like that. Because let's see, if we put that flat. See, his tail touches that. So if you put a book here, it's going to touch the tail. You'll have to lean it out a little bit. You have to lean the books this way and hope they stay that way, because if they lean in and they're heavy, you can snap that tail off. So I don't know that I would advise putting books between these. At least not hardcover or anything. Maybe a soft paperback might be okay, but so there they are. But I think they look nice just as a scene there. I like them. I think they look really nice. Okay, so moving on to the marionettes. These I thought were a little quirky and fun and neat, so I did end up buying these. I like whimsical. These are whimsical, definitely. So I'll pick up the camera and show you this. But anyway, here is the Jack one. And of course, it almost looks almost kind of Miss Mindy-ish. I'm going to move these out from the background. Looks too busy. Okay. There we go. So here is the Jack. If I can hold him. I don't know how I'm going to display these. If I'm going to buy like a tall hook, if I can buy a tall hook to hang this on. Or find a cabinet that's got like wood shelves and then hopefully has enough room in between shelves for him to hang from that. Put those little twist hooks up in the shelf. So I'm going to have to come up with something to display these with. Or I might be able to put a hook in the ceiling too, but I don't know. That's a long way down if this breaks off. And I did have, I think, one of these little pieces come undone, and I just glued it back to kind of reinforce the screw there. Anyway, his bat bow tie is really cute. It looks like little creepy eyes on the bat there, and they're like bulging. Like little snake eyes or something. And he's holding a snowflake in his hand. And I think his suit looks really cool too. Zero looks super adorable. Jack does have his legs crossed at the bottom. The only thing is I do wish they would have made his legs a little bit longer. And his arms. I understand they like to shorten Jack's stature because, I mean, he's really tall and skinny, and I could see that being like a breakage issue. And so a lot of collectibles of Jack are not, he's not quite as tall and skinny as he should be, but it is what it is. He's just I think a hard character to make collectibles of and they not be super fragile. They're already fragile enough as it is. So anyway, that is what he looks like. And I think his face looks almost a little monkey-ish. Like his mouth sticks out weird. I think his head is a little too big for the size of him here. I think they could have went with a little bit smaller head. But I guess he probably has to... His head's sustaining a lot of the weight here at the top. As far as the hanging goes, so... Let's see, they got the right amount of fingers on this one. He's got 4. Okay, good. But other than that, he's really cute. I like the line up in his head's neat, and they put some on the sides. It's just really neat looking collectible here. Okay, moving on to Sally. Sally's really cool too. And if there's just one character you want and you don't want to buy it as a set, you can call Bradford and tell them which issue you want. And so this is Sally, who is issue 2. So if you just wanted her, you could call them and say, I just want issue 2. So here is Sally. And I've had to do that on a few things. There's a few things, that's the problem with buying these off the secondary market like eBay, is you don't get into the collection plan. And so I had to go to eBay to buy, I bought the shoe ornaments off of eBay, and I went to Collectible Bradford Exchange and ordered the last 6 sets. Apparently there were 12 issues in this collection, and I thought there were only 6 because that's what I got off of eBay. But they made 12, and so luckily I actually saw a set on eBay, so I knew they had more that I didn't have. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So I called Bradford, and they said, yeah, we got 12 sets of those. And I'm like, well, just send me the last 6. And so they did that. So yeah, you can pick up a collectible line in the middle, at the end of it, or just particular issues. You can do that. You don't have to buy the entire collection if there's only certain ones you want. So anyway, here is Sally. And they did the same thing with this cat as they did with Jack's bow tie. And she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I'm going to hold her up a little bit better. Wish I had somewhere to hang this so I don't have to hold it. because they won't stand on their own. These are definitely have to be hanged in some way. I think Sally's really cool. I like her big eyelashes. I think that's neat. Stitch work looks good. And it doesn't look like there's any decals on this one. They actually hand painted everything, which is good. I think the decal thing looks a little cheap to me. And I like her figure here. They made the dress a little curve out a little bit down there. And her hair kind of curl around her side there. And they put different shades in the hair. So this is really neat. I do like these. Anyway, guys, that's going to conclude this video. And I thank you for watching. And keep checking back for new content. And I'll see you next time.